Welcome back to the 22nd podcast.
BroadStrokes podcast. We're back.
Yeah, this is the 22nd attempt of a podcast.
Yeah, it's we've had 21 failed episodes. I mean, not failed episodes, just failed recording attempts. We've not been creative today.
But really though, why is the new one doing good?
Probably
Thea came back and commented.
Probably because she saw this stupid skeleton meme that doesn't even mean anything.
The sad thing is that you don't even see the full meme.
I know.
You just say
you don't know how to crop a thumbnail.
Well, look, it was 11 o'clock at midnight. I was expecting you to send me a thumbnail.
You should have asked, and I would have done it, but you didn't.
Well,
ask.
I was at work.
You could have still asked.
Anyway, and I got back, and I was like, oh, I need to put some placeholder thumbnail. So I threw in a skeleton meme. You could even read the description I put. This is just a placeholder.
So
yeah,
we have nothing on the docket today, actually.
If you want the full meme, it says alcoholics don't run. In my family, they drive.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I know that one's my personal favorite.
We've nothing on the docket today, so I guess we'll just go with the flow.
Well, actually, if you go on Spotify, you can see the full meme.
No, I'm not going on Spotify.
I'm not.
I'm going to the YouTube to see if we were given any questions.
We weren't.
We weren't.
We just weren't. Except the closest you got to a question was Braden being like, "I like it when you when you cut out less stuff."
So basically, according to Braden, the way I edit things is too jumpy. I just like to cut out the random nonsense between. I hope that I haven't listened to the new ones. I hope that you cut out the weird noises that we occasionally make. Because like it's just breathing. Sometimes I make a strange noise, and I've cut it out like 4 different times. There's no reason for it.
I mostly cut out like a lot of big stuff. Like when you were talking about the bank, I cut out a big part.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, please do.
Oh, and
please
also when you attempted to murder me, I did cut that part out as well.
Oh, and I pushed you up the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Behind the scene, we had a fight. I tried to murder Landon.
Myrtle me.
I didn't say myrtle.
That's what it sounded like.
Murder. Myrtle you. What do you want to talk about?
Good news, guys. I got the gameplay for this episode.
Wow. You're ahead of schedule.
I know. I recorded it on Sunday. It's Hoi 4.
Yeah, Landon. It's Hoi 4?
Yeah. It's constant action, basically.
It's you pressing next.
No, it isn't. It's me commanding troops. I mean, what? Would you rather me play Fallout 4 again?
You should have played like Tiberium War or something. That's a good strategy game.
Oh, you mean the game where you sit around and build stuff for a while?
You know what? If we play it competitively, like, you know, in the competitive gameplay of it, we're talking about Command & Conquer Tiberium War, by the way. There's no sitting around. You're right, like in the 2-minute mark, I'm attacking you. But because I feel like you would cry, I don't do that.
Well, I mean, you act like Hoi 4, you do nothing the whole game.
I mean, what if you were to like spawn in like Australia?
I pick. You choose where you go.
I know, but like
I chose Germany.
Well, then you put yourself into like a combat situation.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't like.
I destroyed France. Then Italy was being an idiot and decided to make their own team, so I invaded Italy.
I'm fine with grand strategy games if there's also real-time strategy as well, because I don't like just sitting around pressing next.
You're not pressing next.
What do you?
It's not a turn-based.
It's not. I thought it was turn-based.
This just showed how much you even know about that game in the first place.
It's
not even close to turn-based. You click a button and a time just goes, and then you can click pause to stop the time from going forward. Just in case you need to like rearrange your troops and stuff.
Okay.
But it just keeps going as long as you have it on, unpaused. It's like that in every Paradox game. I mean, you play Prison Architect, right? That's a Paradox game.
Prison Architect, I'm not very good at it. I like to play the escape version of it. I don't have the patience to build a prison, because the morons are stupid. They don't like it when I have 40 armed security guards. It makes them feel uncomfortable. I get caught up. Prison Architect is like you design a prison, and you gotta manage the needs of these people, like the prisoners and your staff. And like, if they get too stressed, they'll try to break out.
Oh.
So I kind of wanted to see how stressed I can get one prisoner before he like kills himself or
Dang.
get shot by police. So I put him in this max security cell with like 4 doors getting into the cell. Has like 4 concrete walls thick with 7 cameras in the room. This is just ridiculous. He had a TV though. Right.
He had a little bit of entertainment,
Yeah.
but he better watch what he's watching.
I know. But it was just scheduled for like PBS. And apparently I think it was 80 armed guards I had in the prison right outside of his cell, like in these watchtowers and just with shotguns. They made him uncomfortable. I couldn't tell you why. And I feel like, if I remember correctly, the crime he had committed was like loitering or something really minute.
You gave a dude like maximum security for the most petty crime ever.
I remember just laughing about that because it's like,
I'm surprised he even really went to jail for that.
you know, because you can view what they did before to get in, and most of them are pretty petty.
Dude loitered. Now he's going into maximum security.
I think my end goal as a prison warden was to make their state of living so poor that they ended up dying from one way or another. Which sounds really bad.
Wow, you're a real
Sadist.
slow guy.
A bad person. In video games, of course. I would not be that bad of a prison warden in real life. I'd be worse.
Oh, don't worry. I was role-playing hard when I was doing that Germany campaign.
Had the full uniform on.
Jamming out to some of those marching beats.
One of the most fun things I've done, it sounds so stupid, but when I'm flying in video games sometimes, I'll put a fan on in front of me, and I'll wear like my full, because I have a bulletproof vest and I'll put it all on. And it was,
So you're role-playing is what you're talking about.
kind of, I guess. But like, I'll play Insurgency Sandstorm, and we'll be wearing my bulletproof vest and whatnot. It's like, I'm in the mood, I'm get some, and I'll kill some terrorists. It's really fun.
Dang, you're a real hero.
Insurgency. Yeah. But 7 minutes in, we all talk about video games.
I mean-
Candles.
No, we can talk about video games. It's fine. Everyone likes video games, right?
We every day we talk about video games.
Oh, I mean, what else do we do, right? I mean, well, speaking of video games, have you been playing anything like that isn't just Insurgency Sandstorm?
I've been playing some Minecraft. I got a really good villager trading hall.
Interesting.
I got 2 skeleton spawners that spawned right next to one another.
Of course, it had to be skeleton. Of course.
They're the best because you get their bones, which I can then I don't know what to do with them. But
Just
like,
a lot of bone meal.
what do I do with the bone meal? Instantly grow things,
Yeah, I mean, or get some flowers.
but I don't need flowers. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that like trident killer thing where I get experience for it
Oh,
and just turn it into an XP farm.
and then just walk away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been playing Fallout 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
So I've just been downloading mods for Fallout 4. So in between like the bigger mods and stuff, I just play Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is not bad. Its combat is kind of lackluster, and its story isn't like the best or anything, but it's still like a pretty good game.
Speaking of Fallout 3, you were gonna show me what the Fallout 3 American Assault Rifle was.
Just search up Assault
Fallout
Rifle Fallout
3.
3. It is literally just called Assault Rifle.
Assault really wrong. It looks like a G3. Yeah, it's like a G3. Give me a second. G3. Yeah, I was spot on with that. Yeah, it's a G3. What's it chambered in the game?
5.56.
No, 308 in real life. That thing's a chunkin' gun.
Well, also the AK is also 5.56 in Fallout lore, so
That's stupid.
it's just more work to have to add a new ammo type for just one gun.
They did it in Fallout 4 with the makeshift rifle.
Well, those are DLCs, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Not like base game.
Man, I was thinking about it. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
I was thinking real hard about it.
I was thinking so hard about whatever I was thinking about. I forgot what the thing was.
Though I would say in Fallout 3, a lot of side quests in Fallout 3, there's a clear evil and a clear good.
That's what I've heard.
But like there's one really good quest in Fallout 3 where there's no good ending ever. No matter what you do.
This is like that watering hole one in New Vegas.
What is that?
So like where you could either report that they killed the NCR officer that went to check where the water was going.
Oh, yeah. And I know what you're talking about, but this one is Tenpenny Tower. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could either help the ghouls or kill the ghouls. Obviously, killing the ghouls is bad because they didn't necessarily do anything wrong. But there's also the quote unquote peaceful option, where you can convince the residents of Tenpenny Tower to like let ghouls live with them, right? And if you convince them, and then you get Tenpenny to like let them in, they'll come in, and then a few days later you go in, you realize all the humans are gone. They killed them all, and then they all got replaced with ghouls.
Can you just wait to then like help fight off the ghouls, or?
No, well, you just help the ghouls.
I know, but can you like just wait there to see their attack, or is it just like a scripted thing?
Yeah, it's like a scripted thing to happen after a while. So yeah, or there's the you actually help with the plan where feral ghouls help storm Tenpenny Tower and kill everyone. But the peaceful option, I mean, you can go talk to like Roy, the main like ghoul. He's like, oh yeah, they were all bigots, so we killed them all.
Yeah, it's definitely the solution.
And stuff or whatever. And he's like, what's a smooth skin know about like this stuff
Racism.
or whatever? And then yeah, it just tells you. And people say the best option for that quest is to simply not do it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just stay out of it.
So yeah.
Man, I don't know. I went on YouTube the other day on like on an account that had like never been used before, and I saw like the
What
generic.
account?
Just like a.
Oh, like just some.
Yeah, just to see what like.
Incognito.
Yeah, pretty
account
much.
or whatever.
And I wanted to see what YouTube would like recommend.
SS Sniper Wolf.
I got that, Mr. Beast, obviously.
Mr. B.
189 million views.
Yeah,
That's
he's racking
I
it
know,
in.
man. I'm just thinking like mathematically here.
He's the second most subscribed channel.
Behind T-Series, right?
Yeah.
Just Indian people.
I mean, can you really beat the Horde?
The Horde. You are more on the side to say that I cannot throw my input in this.
Anyway.
The Horde.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
Give me a moment. What were we talking about? What's the thing that you really...
Yeah, we were talking about YouTube. Like
Yeah.
YouTube.
Mr. Beast, the Sniper Wolf lady.
Yeah.
The only reason she's so popular is because she's a woman.
No, she's like attractive woman. That's it.
Yeah, attractive woman.
Oh, did you hear that she's in drama right now with Jax Films? I don't know if you
I don't know who Jax Films is.
He's an OG YouTuber. Like he's back from like 2013 or whatever. He still gets millions of views. But
Okay.
he made a second channel called JoJo Jax Films, which is meant to be a satire or a parody of Sniper Wolf's like videos. He literally sits there and reacts to her videos, and like makes fun of them.
That's so sad.
But he they got into drama because YouTube was like, oh my god, Sniper Wolf is such an innovative creator on her website or whatever, and then he was like, no, and then he showed like her past few videos, which they all had the same exact thumbnail or something like that, and then yeah, it started.
I gave it some thought the other day. What would be kind of funny to do with this podcast? Just randomly, I think we need to do some like deep searching into the YouTubes to find another like YouTube-based podcast that is like equivalent size to us. So basically, and just bully them.
Why?
I think it'd be funny. Not like actually bully, but like fake bully.
I mean, we get more views than the Fallout Lorecast, don't we?
That on YouTube, yeah. Not on Spotify. They got us beat by a couple thousand, but
maybe.
On YouTube,
Well, maybe
yeah.
we should steal their show and just call this one Megaton. Just Fallout Lore Megaton.
I wouldn't mind doing just anything better than it's just, as long as we don't have the robot voice, we're better than they are.
Yeah.
I can't stand that crap.
We get just get an AI to talk for us.
No.
We're actually that
That lazy. We
Yeah.
just plug our
that that like reminds me of like YouTubers who make like streamer compilation videos,
Yeah.
and they'll take sponsorships, which is pretty scummy. They do.
Yeah, that's really weird because like you're not doing actually any effort besides
Yeah,
like, some mild
and they
fucking-
wouldn't even talk in their own sponsorships. They'll get a robot to do. They got text to speech to talk for their thing.
We had received some questions actually, folks.
We got Q&A on our hands, I guess.
Best household appliance.
Ooh.
Women.
Are we talking about like a like something with practical use here, or
So not a woman? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm
Something
gonna
with
say the
prac-
microwave.
And the microwave?
Microwave.
I don't know. What fully counts as appliance, though?
I guess anything that can be used for something.
The refrigerator, I guess?
Yeah, I think the freezer-fridge combo is the most revolutionary thing to have happened in modern society in a while. I mean, toilets, plumbing is pretty nice.
But what's, like, the best?
You wanna do like
is there, like, one that we need?
you wanna do like an appliance tier list? Is the bathtub an appliance?
I guess. Again, like I said, what counts? Like, does a bed count as an appliance? No, it's just furniture, right?
Let me look up the definition of appliance.
Is it something you use, or is it...
You use a bed, you
Yeah,
sleep.
you use a bed, but it's furniture, right?
I like how the first thing of definition is definition of fraud.
Someone's on the run.
Yeah.
Actually, a few people.
A lot of people. An device or piece of equipment designed to perform a specific task, typically a domestic one.
So something meant to do one specific thing.
Yes, or the action or process of bringing something into operation.
Oh.
That's less training here.
Um.
So I guess any object that has a use is an appliance.
Okay. What's F tier then? Like, what is something that that we could just throw away and like
Ooh.
forget it existed the next day?
That's a good question. I don't think there's any F tier appliance because you need.
I mean, they're meant to do a specific task.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's kind of hard to.
It's in the niche that you need it, right?
I would say ice makers are useful, but you can just get ice trays.
Oh.
I would put an ice tray in a C tier, or the ice maker in C tier.
Yeah, except they usually do come with refrigerators anyway,
Yeah,
though.
they
So
usually do. So
no one's really going out of the road to buy a separate one, right?
I think freezer S tier, fridge A tier.
Yeah, because they're kind of like
You need them.
they're like necessities of every house. A stove is probably like a stove plus oven combo.
Yeah, it's pretty S tier. You need that for food.
Yeah. Microwave is like a good A.
A because convenience.
Yeah.
I think the toaster. I'm gonna put a B. I don't toast that many things.
I don't think people toast that. Like, think of how many things you actually toast besides obviously bread.
Because I don't want to spend time. I mean, it's
You
really.
sure it's a B tier? More, I think it's more of a D tier. It's like
D tier.
I think you can live without it.
I think toaster plus bathtub is a pretty good A tier.
Oh my god! I thought. Yeah, you're combining them.
Yeah, you combine as a good A tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's several Z tiers. Get it like Z
Yeah.
like your sleep. Okay.
Let's see.
Speaking of sleeping,
Bathtub.
I'd say bed's a good like. I'd say bed's a B tier. You don't need a bed. You could sleep on the floor.
Yeah, but they're a lot better than nothing.
I'd say couch is C tier.
Yeah, you don't need a couch. You can sit on a chair. But I mean, it'll look like one of those memes, like the male living room or something,
Yeah.
where you have like a lawn chair and then like a TV, like the most expensive TV.
I don't know if this counts, but there's little power strips that hold like 12 different things you can plug into them. That's S tier. The power surge protector's S tier.
If you have a lot of electronic equipment hooked up at once,
Yeah.
like computers.
3D printers, F tier. I hate them. I hate them with a passion.
And they're not needed at all.
No, they're really cool.
Huh.
but
What was your recent searches?
What do you mean?
Look at the bottom three.
So that's so funny. Quick side note: if you'll remember a few episodes ago, we were talking about the Malaysian. What was it again? Not Malaysian.
The Filipino
The
militant group or whatever. Yeah.
MILF.
Yeah.
So my bottom three recent searches were assault, degeneracy, and MILF. Which let me just get rid of that. All right, back to the topic.
Sorry they cut you off there.
That was too funny. What do you think about mirrors?
I mean, they're not needed. You can use your phone technically.
Yeah. I'd say a B.
Yeah.
I'd say a B.
The only thing they're good for is Bloody Mary.
You ever did any of that stupid crap when you were a kid? I didn't.
Oh yeah, like Charlie.
The pencil thing?
Yeah.
I did that. I was very quick
But
to
like,
realize
who didn't though?
I was very quickly to realize that if there was no wind, Charlie didn't exist.
Oh.
Charlie, for our foreign viewer, who might with fewer viewers, there's another person from where?
Oh, that's like less than 1% apparently from the Philippines.
Yeah. So hi there.
Oh wait, they must have found us out because of that militant organization.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's the CEO of MILF.
Are you sure it's the CEO, not like the leader? I don't know what their leader would be called.
The
Shaman.
MILF King. The Shaman is that what you're gonna say?
No, just what is it? The Caliph.
Yeah, whatever. Hi there, man. Man, woman. I don't know what you were. What you would be. What's the leader of a Ram? Like the group of women?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever. Ooh, I just got nauseated. I spoke too much. Now I'm out of breath. Give me a second.
Okay.
All right. Candles are like a C tier.
Yeah.
If you lose power, they're useful, I guess, for illuminating a one
yeah,
square
but
inch.
that's a very specific issue.
We lose power frequently.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you live in like a place that doesn't get severe storms every.
Internet routers, AT&T internet routers, F tier. Anything else, A tier.
Yeah, internet's become based like very.
I hate AT&T so much.
What else? Washers and dryers. I think they are a good S tier.
Yeah, they're pretty important. You don't need them.
Yeah, okay, you don't need them, but do you really want to do it the old way?
Not really.
You just go in your bathtub and start dunking your clothes in the.
And like with Dawn.
Then you like hang it outside.
Is a painting an appliance?
No.
It has
it's a decoration, right?
Yeah, you're right. That'd be more decorative.
A dresser?
Is a blanket an appliance?
Well, what would a dresser be? Or a cabinet? Because they're both kind of similar.
I'd say that's more appliance because they have a use. You put things.
That's what we're talking about right here.
Just in general containers, I'd say they're pretty like A tier because you need to store things.
What about TV? I would say C tier.
C tier, really?
I mean, think about it. Nowadays, like most people, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't really need a TV. You don't really need a TV. I mean, B tier, I guess, but
I would say.
I mean, you could just watch anything that you could on TV with your phone.
If you wanted a game, you know.
Well, yeah, but
it's more of a monitor.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Which I mean, they're basically the same.
They're the same thing.
But monitors can do it in 4K.
Ooh.
If you pay the extra money for it.
Let me think. What else would be an appliance? What about a rice maker?
I like very
those
niche.
They're very situational, but I love them.
If you like rice, it's an A tier. If you despise rice, it's an F tier.
Well, who despises rice?
Oh, well, my little sister does not like rice.
Which one?
The younger of the sisters.
This will be corrected.
Anyway. Yeah, I know.
That's wrong, considering your family. That's wrong, man.
Alright, so anyway.
Sorry. I don't think your mom listens to this.
I really hope not.
I hope not. She'll kill you. And me. Ooh, speaking of your mom, would you consider a hanger an appliance? I'd say kind of.
Kind of, but they just go along with clothes.
I'd say that's an A tier. They're good for hanging clothes, beating children. I don't know.
Hanging people.
Oh, I had a person on the phone. Again, I can't go into detail because it is confidential, but I had a person over the phone threaten me. They said, "I'm going to hang you." And then I corrected him because I'm going to go down there and I'm going to have you hanged. Or no, he said, "I'm going to have you hung." And I corrected him on the phone. "No, sir, you had me hanged. It's a different version of the word." And I said, "Sir, you just threatened me on the phone. I have all the right to hang up on you and hang up on him." I thought that was really funny.
You're gonna hang me? Okay, well hang this. And then you just
Man,
hang it up.
that'd be good too. But For those who don't know, hanged is the correct term for when you're talking the past tense of execution. It's not hung. Hung is for everything else that isn't people. The more you know.
I hung my head.
Wait, is Johnny Cash wrong? He is. His song's wrong then, because it's not I hung my head. Well, I don't know. He's not necessarily referring to noosing himself. He's referring to,
like he's
wallowing.
Yeah.
Sad.
Unless you take everything seriously.
Because, I mean, that song, I think, was about suicide, too. So, maybe. I don't know. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. He's dead.
Yeah, okay. What else?
I don't think there's many more
radio?
appliances. Who uses a radio? You got your phone.
So, yeah, so F. Literally F.
I'd say speaker, C tier, because...
Yeah, but you can always use a... I mean, most monitors and stuff come with a speaker.
Yeah, but I would like a loud boom speaker.
Or you can just wear headphones.
Yeah. I would say, honestly, I like my headphones more than my speaker.
Yeah,
I
do too.
If I was even home alone, I'd prefer to listen to my headset because it sounds better.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I was raised, right. I don't feel like destroying my neighbor's peace and quiet. Because if I was, alone...
Well, how loud are you making your speakers?
If I'm listening to my music, I'm listening to it loud. I want to listen to, Korn, Blind or something.
Are you, in a Korn phase right now?
Not right now. Right now, I was working out earlier, and I was listening to Linkin Park, so things are going downhill.
Oh.
They're going really downhill. It started with the Salmonella Linkin Park thing. I took a walk through Africa where we mixed the audio tracks from Toto, Africa, and Linkin Park.
All right.
Sounds really good, actually. But regardless, I am a bit of a metalhead. Lannon's not a bit of a metalhead anymore.
Yeah, I'm more of a generalist.
A generalist?
In terms of all music. I like all music, basically.
I don't like rap.
Because that's actually the based opinion, actually, liking all music.
I would say I like most music. New country, bad.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, mostly because of the actual lyrics are just brain dead.
K-pop, I'm not listening to a bunch of femboy Koreans. I'm sorry, that was rude, but it's true.
I've listened to it, and not because I wanted to. I sat down and listened to it. It's just because my sister put it on, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. It's like pop.
But gayer.
Okay. It's just pop.
Nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just using gay as in the lame sense, not the.
No, he's actually saying that they look like that.
They do look gay too. Am I wrong?
Well, yeah, but to us, but in their culture, it's.
What, their gay culture? You mean their Korean culture?
No, they're Korean.
Oh.
In Korean, the East Asian culture, that type of look is more attractive.
I get that. There's a cultural difference there. And it's kind of like how when people started wearing leather jackets and whatnot, originally leather jackets were kind of gay.
Oh.
Right? But then bikers were yeah. And then now bikers were, now it's kind of a mix. It depends on how tight you wear the leather jackets.
Yeah.
I think leather jackets look cool though. Not in the gay way, but in the biker way. I feel like the age of the biker man is kind of gone though.
Yeah, I mean, tell me how many biker dudes you see.
Well, we don't live next to where that's prolific, but you'll see them legitimate clubs, not not gangs, but the gangs do still exist, aren't you?
Wow.
And they're proud of it too. They wear their patches, but whatever. But we saw these one guys. They weren't one percenters, which one percenters, if you don't know, is violent gun running meth head bikers, right?
Bad news.
Yeah, bad news bears. But the rest of them they're just legitimate clubs. They just like to wear the same thing and drive around. And we saw this one group. They were red and black, so I was like, yeah. And their picture was that of a dog or something like that. And
just imagine a PNG of Doge.
There was 60 Harleys, 60, all just in a row. And I was like, those guys are pretty cool, actually. That's pretty neat. And I've always I'm not a car person or even a bike person. I like guns. But
yes, you're quite vocal about that.
I like guns more than I like people.
Maybe you should get that a little checked out there, my friend.
Not in a weird way. In a functional way.
Okay.
Let me get off this topic. That sounded really bad, didn't it?
Anyway.
Transition. In other news, transition. Woo! I've always
about yourself?
I've always admired Harleys because they look really cool. Do you think Harleys look cool?
I don't know anything about bikes.
Some of them look cool. I'm not talking about the one with the ape hangers where your arms are like above your head.
I think my favorite biker gang is the one from SpongeBob. With the old dudes, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
You disappoint me with your lack of SpongeBob lore.
Man, I didn't grow up with SpongeBob. I watched a little bit.
Mr. Squidward!
One of my friends at work has been showing me this meme about Mr. Squidward, I should kick your It was really funny.
They're gonna talk about where Squidward or Mr. Krabs was like, Squidward, you still have no bitches, or something like that. And then Squidward was like, oh, I have one right here. And then Mr. Krabs was like, oh, she's hideous. And then Squidward was like, well, where's your wife at?
Is his wife dead?
Well, probably. I mean, we don't ever see.
What's this? Because he has a kid.
It's a
adopted?
whale.
Well, what? I don't know the logistics behind the SpongeBob cinematic universe. I don't know if like.
Well, apparently he's been raising Pearl since she was like really young. Because there's a picture of like Mr. Krabs and like baby Pearl, basically.
Yeah, again, I don't know the logistics behind it.
Probably adopted. I mean, it wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just brought my mind to a very dark place. I was thinking, I can't even say that. I can't even say that.
Don't let your mind speak.
Why shouldn't I, though? What are the consequences?
Yep.
You ever thought about how weird the Zootopia universe would be? There, I'm done. Let's just move on to the next topic.
They did confirm.
Nope, stop. Stop. I've been traumatized by some things in some group chats sometimes, and I don't want to go back to it.
I bet you saw the abortion comic, didn't
I have
you?
not seen that. I watched New Canyons. I watched like 3 seconds and I was like, no, I don't watch this. Yeah. It's kind of like that the Disney thing where there's like the dog.
Is Disney.
Well, I know, but like how the dog exists in the same world as Goofy.
Oh, and they're both dogs, but one is a
like humanoid,
anthropomorphic.
And the other is like an actual canine.
Yeah, I mean that's weird.
It's a little weird, but I think the Zootopia thing's more weird.
Well, at least in their world, everything is normal because every animal is anthropomorphic and they don't own pets.
I feel like I really dislike the furry community. I feel like it's a gateway to more heinous activities. If I'm being honest with you, you get what I'm saying,
you're
right?
one of those people who think gateway type
No,
stuff.
I'm not saying gateway. I'm not saying, ooh, weed is a gateway drug.
No, you're saying that if someone's a furry, that they'll go into a deep spot.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there are parallels, though. You know? And I don't... It's one of those things that I don't want to look at the evidence for because I don't want to end up on a watch list.
Yeah, I don't really think that's true. I mean, if you read stuff, people are like, well, I mean, people who are like gay and stuff or whatever, they're more likely to be a pedophile or something like that. And they're like, you can see the parallels between those two or something like that. I mean, obviously, if someone's gay, they're not a pedophile.
Yeah. I don't know, though. There's just something really weird to me, and being gay, all good. Being trans, do what you gotta do. Just keep it away from me. Be happy, right? That's my general message. Just be happy, alright? Just don't...
Yeah, that's kind of like...
Yeah,
me. It's like, it's fine, just like, as long as you're not harming, like, anything.
That's the big thing. Your rights end where mine begin. Do not intrude on me, and I won't mess with you.
Yeah, so basically, I'm cool as long as you're not harming people.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, like, anything.
Or abusing things.
So...
But... It's just, you dress up in an animalistic outfit, you know, and I don't know, I wouldn't trust them around my pets, that's all. It's weird.
I think most furries, they just, like, dress up in, like, that. I don't think most of them are literal, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
Does it start with a Z?
Yeah, it starts with a Z.
I don't think most are like that. That's, like, a very, very niche community. They're mostly not like that at all. They're just cringy.
They're
just cringy. You'll see them all the time on like TikTok and stuff. They're just kind of cringy, and that's it.
I don't know, man. If let's say like my sister, you said her name and you didn't cut it out, Kaylee.
Well, you said it, so I thought it would be fine.
Hey, shut up. If Kaylee turned out to be a furry, I would beat her.
Jeez, that's a bit of a
leap. And if you were
didn't
a furry,
didn't you just say that you're fine with it? As
yeah, I'm like I said, if it's away from me, but being my sister, she would not be away from me. Dang. She's I think I briefly mentioned to you. There's this person, her friend group. I really don't like them.
Yeah, you brought it up to me, but I don't want to talk about other people's personal life on a podcast. For
you're right.
other
You're
people
right.
to listen to.
But I know who you are.
Okay, no more.
You can cut that if you want.
Anyway, the end of the story is I don't really think being a furry
immediately makes you. Is it zoophile?
I just didn't want to say it. I knew what it was called.
Oh, let's not say the word then. A zoo person.
Yeah, a zookeeper.
A zookeeper. And I wonder almost that, because I know with other things like terrorism, if you look up related things, you will get flagged.
Hotel.
So I wonder if by going into that kind of realm of like the internet community or like purchasing actual paraphernalia that involves that, you get flagged for that kind of thing.
Oh no, maybe. You just get flagged for searching up like something like basic.
Yeah.
Something lame.
Because I mean, I'm sure if I were to look up, I gotta be very careful. If I were to look up like something to do with bombs, I'm sure I would be flagged, right?
You search up like Arabian heroes. It's like some stupid looking mobile game. I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
Isn't that the one that they use to communicate?
No, it's like.
Well, there's a thing about that where they use like a video game.
Yeah, they use some like old 1900s video game
To communicate, because who's monitoring that?
Yeah, exactly. That was their reasoning.
Which that's a really good idea, actually.
I mean, not anymore, because now we know they used it.
Yeah.
So we monitor that a lot. So
I always wondered, like, what if someone used like Minecraft signs to communicate domestic terrorism plans?
I don't know how that works. Well, also, you would have to be in like a server, I guess.
Yeah. The not terrorist server. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know if
That'd be kinda
Mojang.
funny.
I don't know how long it would take till Mojang's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. This is the exact coordinates to the White House.
Anyway, yeah.
That's
okay,
funny.
so we can transition. We have a Q&A. We only answered one
yeah,
question.
you're right. I'm sorry. We got really derailed there, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's like my whole mental state, though, really. Let's see.
Let's go.
What do you think about the Barbie movie?
Oh, was that a
That's the
question?
next one.
I will say the first 2/3, it was pretty good and it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Then the last third, the ending was kind of mid.
What was the ending?
It was basically just like some like a real life, like in this thing it's the real life woman and they're like, oh, I have all these troubles in my life too and stuff, and we need to like make these women stop being brainwashed. The Barbie women.
It took like it took a stance.
Well, okay, so a lot of people just assume because they talk about like women and then men and then like modern society and stuff like what?
Barbie.
So I mean, some people interpret the movie, even though it's not the actual message, that it's about like women being like powerful and stuff or whatever, like women being better than men or whatever. You know, like the stereotypical like feminist thing you could think of today. Yeah. Like some people interpret it as that, but it's definitely not supposed to be that. Especially since in the beginning of the movie it kind of portrays the men, the Kens or whatever, as like being kind of miserable because it's a world dominated by the women, Barbies, and they're like and they specifically say Ken is not happy when he's not with Barbie ever. But anyway, yeah, the ending of the movie was kind of like mid because like it's like they tried to shoot a message, but like it didn't really. The way it was executed wasn't good. But like the message isn't like isn't bad. It's just that execution wise it wasn't good. But I thought the first 2/3 it was good because it was funny.
What would you say? I heard it was like the Lego movie and comedy wise. Is that true?
Oh, what do you mean like?
There's like kind of like a similar way it was, similar style of comedy.
I mean, like they had visual gags and stuff a
Yeah.
lot, and I mean sometimes they'll randomly like say a joke and stuff. I mean, there were times where the joke just did not land at all.
Mm.
Like they'll say a joke and the whole theater's just.
Yeah,
But
just the Malai face
but
there.
but then there's like a joke and then like everyone's like going mad. It wasn't bad though.
I think once it comes out,
It could have been better, but
Yeah, I think when it comes out on Amazon, I think you and I need to spend time and like watch Oppenheimer together. Because you and I both like history, so I think you and I would both enjoy it.
okay.
That'd be a fun thing to do, a fun activity.
Yeah, a fun 3.5 hour activity.
Okay, I kind of forgot. We could work out while we watch it.
It's just gonna end up like The Irishman, where you're watching like sections.
Man, I've seen that movie too many times.
It's like a chore to watch like a movie that long.
It really is. You gotta just because you sit across everything, and when you wake up, it's like you fast traveled or something. Like, good, you're finally awake.
Yeah, it's like you have to be invested.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to like stay awake. What do you think is the optimal movie length?
Say 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say around 2 hours. Around that much. I mean, it could be less, and I wouldn't mind.
It's far easier for me to sit down and watch like 3 episodes of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul than watch a movie.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's segmented, I
Yeah.
guess. Even though they're all like an hour long.
yeah, but you get like a break. quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Even
Well-
though I don't really take it, I keep watching it, but still.
well, yeah, but like you could walk away
Yeah.
for a second, and like still know what's happening.
Yeah.
Or you kind of have to be invested if a movie's that long.
Oppenheimer, though, that was kind of a marathon, though. I sat there and my back started to hurt. And I hate sitting down like that for so long. And
Yeah.
there's all these people around me, and I'm like, you
Yo-
all suck.
The thing is also like I don't know. You feel like kind of like you're doing nothing when you're watching
Yeah.
something that long.
I feel like I've wasted my time. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense because you sit there and you like I could play a video game for hours at a time, but
Because I guess that's more personal, you know. That's
Yeah.
your experience. Whereas
sitting watching like a long film, it's like a chore to do it.
it is.
So-
And I don't think that's even something. I don't think that's anything to do with our like our brains being more coped to YouTube Shorts and whatnot. I think that's
No.
really just a practical look at it because it is a chore to watch movies.
No, because you can hear adults and stuff say that too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We had. I'm sorry. I just had my blood pressure just rose by 20 something. or
Why?
another.
You forgot your blood pressure?
No,
pills, old man?
I just thought of something. At work the other day, and this was Saturday.
Okay.
It was right like 2 minutes before closing.
Uh huh.
And this little lady had the audacity to right before closing walk in and be on the phone while she's in the lobby hanging out talking on her phone while like we're waiting to close.
Mm.
I can't say the things I wanted to do. I'm not a good person, but she came in. She did a $20 deposit.
Oh my
So I had
God.
to reprint everything, do my deposit slip again, all this
Bro.
crap.
Why'd you need those $20?
Just so this lady who... Listen, it's lucky that I was raised with a good set of morals. Because I'm going to go full Patrick Bateman and just like... your turn. Take over.
What?
Take over.
Anyway, next question.
Next question. Give me a second.
Wait, was that the question? How was Barbie movie?
Yeah, that was the question.
Oh, what's the next one? How was Oppenheimer movie?
Well, are we talking about that?
Oh, was that actually the next question?
No, but we already talked about it. Oppenheimer
Okay.
was good. Big boom, go boom.
Yes.
Yes. If you were to pick up a new hobby, what would it be?
play video game more.
Wow,
Just joking.
That's really insightful.
I don't know, probably making videos.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I ain't got no time.
I just don't know on what.
That's my thing, and whenever I start recording something, I'm like, I really don't know if I want to, like, because I want the first video to be good.
No, I don't think you should have that mindset then. Because you should have.
I know it's gonna be bad, but I want it to be at least. I want it to have. I want me to stay. How do I put this?
Obviously, I know you don't want to like pump out like the most lazy like edit ever.
It's not even that by itself. It's that like I thought my first Minecraft videos, they were pretty good, well edited considering my first videos.
Yeah.
But I want to have the free time available in my life where it doesn't just feel like a chore. It feels like something I'm passionate about.
Oh.
I don't want to drudge through the editing process because when I have time and have a clear head, I enjoy editing.
Yes.
But when I'm rushing through it because I'm so strapped for time, I hate it, and it doesn't make it good. Like it doesn't, I want it to be something I'm passionate about.
All right. Though I might have an idea of what I'll make as videos, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna make like, I don't know, Starfield lore.
That'd be good. Yeah, gotta get that train early though, because like those Epic Nate people and all the other idiots are waiting.
Oh, I mean, I know they'll like jump on the trend immediately, and they're a lot more established. But you have a good chance. I mean, as long as you like talk about something exciting, not like some lame thing like, 10 random Easter eggs, guys. Actually, that would probably do good too.
There was this YouTuber back in the day called Red Key Mon. Red Key Mon was a GTA 5 stunt YouTuber.
Right? Wait, what was his profile picture?
It was like a monkey.
Oh.
Or something.
Okay.
But he did.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Motorcycle stunts. He did crazy stuff with planes. Then he stuck up loading. Now I really think that if I were to like put some funky beats and do some cool stunts, because I fly planes really good.
Yeah. I
could get some viewership and get my friends on there. We could do like stuff together. Because there's like nobody making GTA Online stuff content right now.
Well, yeah, mostly because it's kind of dried up more.
Yeah, it is.
It got oversaturated, and now it's dried up.
The issue with the GTA 5 Online YouTube community is that they're all idiots, and they're all just leeches.
And what you need, and the only like big successful things you see about GTA Online, RP videos.
Yeah, and they're
and not like half of them is the trolling. And then the other half is real RP.
RP is one of those things that like everyone wants to be the main character.
Yeah, you want to be a protagonist when...
Everyone wants to be a cop. No one wants to be the store clerk.
And then they get mad when you're the bandit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm trying to roleplay here in the game called Grand Theft Auto here, and you're not letting me rob the store.
I don't know. It's all just cringe.
Yeah, and that's why the trolls make it more entertaining.
I've always thought, like, GTA 5 is a great platform for doing really expansive kind of missions with. I thought one really good idea would be, like, to have a lobby of 30 players, all friends. 27 of them are hunting down 3 players.
Oh, so...
No HUD, no map. And let's say we had them dressed up like a Taliban, right?
Okay.
And we had the 3 dudes, like, have full knives, like, armor-piercing bullets, everything. And just have them try to get one side of the map to the other.
Okay.
That'd be really cool, don't you think?
Yeah, but you have to organize that.
Yeah, that's the issue. Because it's hard to find 30 competent people on GTA. Because I'm telling you, man, these people are morons. The average GTA player has, like, 3 brain cells between them.
They'll, like, run into every building. And...
Yeah. It was so fun. I was bullying this small Hispanic child on GTA. That sounded really bad. He was, like... He was going around in his Mark II shooting people. So I was like... I guess I'm doing this today. So I shot him off with my sniper rifle, and I killed him 48 times, and he's killed me twice.
God.
And he's screaming in the public lobby microphone, and it was so funny. And his dad, like I heard in the background, like just calling him, I could tell a few words because I know a little bit of Spanish. And he was cursing at his son. It was just great.
He's probably being like, "Keep it down, you idiot."
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep here.
Just got off my 12-hour day. It was El Diablo. Man.
Yeah, it was the devil himself is what he was referring to.
We have a coworker named El Diablo in the past.
Well, we both had... Oh, yeah, you said in the past.
Did you get paid more at the Iron Top or where you work now?
We get paid... I get paid the same.
The exact same?
Yes.
How much are you making? $10? That's not bad.
Yeah.
What do you do? You flip burgers or do you just yell at people?
I do, but I'm just joking. So I just... How many times have I to explain this? I
Never
feel like
mind.
I've explained this like a million times.
Then don't explain it. Don't explain it. Don't explain it then. It's okay.
Okay, I do the fries and I package the food. There you go.
You ever just like spin people's burgers?
No,
No.
I'm not mad every day. Also, I think I'd get pulled over if something like that happened, because then the dude's like, bro, my burger literally got spin in it, and then we're Chick-fil-A, so we gotta like be nice and like give them like a brand new one for free. Plus like a cookie or something.
I feel like what would be kind of funny to do one day is just show up at like a Chick-fil-A in like a full 3-piece suit and just walk into the back.
I mean, sometimes former employees just come in and like say hi.
Well, I mean, it's like, oh, I'm with upper management.
I doubt literally anyone would believe you, because
you don't think?
Because the managers would be like, okay, so we've never seen you once before.
Well, I mean, like really upper management.
Like especially when the upper management, the owners of Chick-fil-A, did come here and inspect us.
Like the owner?
Yes.
Oh.
Like really high up people did come to our like little area and inspected.
Did you shake his hand?
I wasn't there that day.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I was lucky.
You were like,
I would have been like, oh no, did I place it in the correct manner?
I've met a few people like that. There's this one dude who shows up. He's like a straight up just a millionaire, and he's like a super influential guy in Louisiana. I forget his name. Mm-hmm. He just showed up one day and just
Doug Demodome.
Yeah, that was him. But he was just talking to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah," I pulled up his account, and my kind of jaw just dropped to the floor when I saw his name. But I didn't actually. I was like, "Oh, okay, Mister So and So."
Oh, hello, good sir.
I didn't make it awkward.
You just acted like it was a basic dude.
I feel like what people want when they're so easily recognizable is it to be treated like a normal person.
I guess, unless they're like a influencer.
I mean, I don't. If I was an influencer, I guess I technically am. I wouldn't want the attention, like in my private life.
Yeah, but your job kind of comes with it.
Yeah. If we ever get super popular, you know what we should do for our fans? Have them like sign a waiver, and then we brand them, like with iron.
I think I'd rather just give them like a T-shirt that's poorly made.
We can do both.
Made by the cheapest cotton in the Chinese worker.
It's like labeled medium, but it's actually an extra small.
And it's like, it's not even like it's like that weird golden thing.
They spelled stroke wrong. BroadStroke. As in like...
Yeah, they put O-A instead.
Yeah. C-K. Strox.
We're actually just brain dead.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Actually, it's just a skeleton meme. On a T-shirt.
That's so stupid. I do want to set up a Patreon.
Really?
I don't think anyone would give us money, but we could use it for laundering money from our criminal activities.
Afia actually like donates like thousands upon thousands.
The biggest lie I pulled off in high school
was convincing people you had like a GoFundMe.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
So it was so stupid.
Did anyone actually believe?
Yeah, like most people believed me. With it, we had like 7 circles of friends. So within like the most inner circle, I told my friends like, yeah, this is BS. But I wanted to convince people because I thought it was really funny, and I might be a bit of a compulsive liar, and it's good practice, I guess. I'd be like a excellent politician, except for the fact I have no money.
Yeah,
you need
so
money.
Horrible.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they don't actually live off your donations for that campaign.
Yeah,
they already had enough.
They did. In other news, I would go around because there was this is kind of messed up a little bit. There's another dude named by my name. I almost said my name, my exact name. And I would just scroll down where you wouldn't see his picture of his face. He had the exact same name as me. And there was like $7,000 in this GoFundMe or something. Like, yeah, man, I got a GoFundMe. And I showed people, like, what?
And then if you actually scroll down more,
like some random people commenting.
You see like a random like picture of him,
yeah.
And it's just a white dude.
Yeah, which I am white, but I don't look like him.
Yeah, you don't look anything like him.
He looks like the protagonist from the new Infamous games. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't even remember what he looks like.
It's set in New Orleans.
Really?
It was.
That's probably why you convince people more.
No, well, so to be fair, this guy was from Louisiana, and it was like a memorial fund or whatever. It sounds really messed up, but I would, and this is
But
all.
It was a meme.
This is all for that, like, well, that, and also it kind of went to help that terrifying presence thing I was going for. It's like, why does this guy have a GoFundMe for his death? What's he doing?
I actually just really want money.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not dead. I'm here.
Duh. I mean, I'm not like haunting you right now.
You're real. But yeah, that was. I don't know if that was messed up or if it was kind of just all to.
That was a meme.
It was a meme.
Basic meme
material. A little memeing.
We do a little trolling.
I don't think I really regret anything out of high school. There's a few cringe things.
Who hasn't, though?
There's a lot of cringe things.
Cringe is like basic high school life.
Yeah. What I would do in algebra class sometimes when I was bored, I would just hold my breath. Let's see how long I could hold my breath for.
Yeah, if I was bored, I'd just draw a map.
I still have some. My doodles are actually really good because I had a ruler and I would just draw guns.
Oh.
Which.
Bad setting.
I was called a school shooter so many times. But I was like, I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not a school shooter. I just have a hobby and I have an unfortunate, like, resting face.
Alright.
You look like a shooter.
I think we've had enough gun talk for this episode, guys.
They're cool. Okay? I'm sorry.
What's the next question?
That's right. Let me take
back to the Q&A.
Take a gander at that. I know
Oh, that one's long.
I know. Best household. No. What's your plan after school? That's what it is
Why
like.
is that one's just for me?
Yeah. We gotta run the podcast. Podcast being 2 words in this instance. We go out of town for college. I think we'll continue. We have Discord.
Yeah, we have Discord. So as long as I have internet,
Yeah.
it should work.
We could do it by like carrier pigeon. Bring a pigeon, name it like
Steve.
Steve.
You want to know something funny? In South Africa, some dude wanted to do an experiment.
Yeah, I heard this. Which was faster, the carrier pigeon or the internet connection?
Yeah.
It was like when dial-up internet was a thing, right?
Oh, right.
It must have been.
Or they just really
tell the
had
story.
bad internet. Well, the dude was like, well, God, me sending these files to this dude is taking so long. So, I bet I could, like, send this carrier pigeon across to, like, this different town. So he did. And, like, the pigeon had, like, the drive on it. And then he sent it through the internet. So he wanted to see, and the bird uploaded the
That's so funny.
stuff quicker.
I've also heard that story. Apparently it was like, he sent it to his manager as if he was venting.
Yeah,
and then the manager's like, yeah, man, let's see.
I love it when, like, managers and stuff are, like, chill. But,
actually do their job.
Like, are chill and don't, like... I don't know if you ever saw this, but in the UK, there's, like, this drink brand or whatever. And this employee heard, like, their drink brand wasn't, like, punk enough or something like that. So he went onto, like, over, like, 200,000 cans or something. And he put, like, something effing day or something on all of them, and people started posting like images of it. They had to recall it, but you got Employee of the Month for that.
That's pretty good.
Because they got easy exposure, because now anyone who bought that posted on social media. It's like, oh, this drink brand has this on the bottom of their cans. So it's like free advertising. So yeah.
Let me think. We did our... we're almost at time, but...
Well, we don't have to stop exactly.
Well,
at
I
1
got
hour.
stuff to do.
Well, it'd be weird.
Fine.
Might as well just finish
We'll
all
go-
the questions.
we'll go
We
hour
have
10.
one more left, right?
Yeah, that was your question. That's the last one.
Oh, what was the thing right below it?
That was the one I asked you.
Which was?
The best household appliance.
Really? That was the last one?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you were looking at the top one going down.
No, I did them out of order.
Okay.
I was gonna say we did some security training the other day, and it was so funny.
You were the only one who knew how to do a push-up.
Why would that be constituted as our security training? What am I gonna do? Fight the gunman away? No.
Yeah, duh.
I'm getting out of here. I straight up told. I said this in front of everybody. Like, so what do you? They asked me. So Kyle, what do you do if we get robbed? And he was like, I'm gonna give them everything. I'm not dying for federally insured money.
And then they're like fired.
No, they're like, you're absolutely right. Give them the money.
Exactly.
So back to it. Security training. They were asking me, Kyle, you have a little experience. I don't know what that means.
You have a little experience. They just assume because you
I
looked up.
I guess. Where do you think they're asking about the gunman? You have a little experience. Like, what do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean?
Are they saying you get robbed, or
I don't know.
are they saying you're the one who's doing it?
I don't know. They asked me, well, if you thought somebody was going to break in, what do you think's going to happen? Like, as if it was an active shooter. What do you think's going to happen? Like, well, member service person's going to get shot immediately because they're right at the front, and they're probably going to go door to door killing everyone. And someone didn't like that answer, and I was like, well, see, this head of security asked me a question. I gave her an honest answer. Y'all all going to die.
I mean, unless you immediately leave.
No,
there.
Straight up, if a gunman comes in, I don't know y'all. I'm leaving. You are not my friends. My life is worth more than yours. And I can earn a whole lot faster than you. Let me do that guy, but seriously, I do not care.
I mean, at that point, it is really just fight or flight.
Yeah, I'm not bulletproof. I can't fight a guy with an AR by hand.
Are you saying he's specifically using a armor light rifle?
I would say most likely he probably would be.
I know those IRA members.
Yes, an Armalite. I think they used the Armalite 108 or 180.
No,
whatever.
I don't know what they used.
It was the Irish people. They loved that gun to kill the British.
Oh, and those car bombs. Those are pretty cool too.
I love a good car bombing.
A good car bomb a day keeps the British away.
Not to divulge security, because I haven't mentioned the name of the institution that I work for, but we have no armed guard or no security. I would feel really more comfortable if we had like somebody with a gun.
You'd think that head of security would.
Yes, he doesn't. I don't know why.
Or do you have anything that even like?
We could press an emergency button, but if we press it, the lights come on in the building, so the guy knows we pressed it, and then I get domed. So you're supposed to press it as he walks out.
Oh. Yeah, the best security you have is right away.
I would
call the police. I
if
guess.
if it's a robber, you're getting the money. I'm not dying for federally insured money. If it's a gunman, I'm just gonna try to dip, I guess.
Yeah.
I better all die.
You really want to stay there? No, not really.
No, I'm not. But I think in this specific instance, it would be good to have someone with a gun on site. Would you agree? Because if it goes bad as a robbery, it may devolve into a hostage situation. And if he doesn't know that one of you have a gun, and you can just go, then you resolve that problem.
Yeah, I mean, at least have the security people with a
I would be fine.
Weapon.
Like, 100% fine. I'd be fine with my work being like, hey, we're going to put you through some training, and just so you can get a permit, so that you can become security here. I'd be fine with that.
Oh. It'd be random if they just ask you. I mean...
They already asked me to be security one time.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, so we got these people coming in to sign some things. Last time they had to call the police because this dude tried to stab his mom.
Oh yeah, you already told me.
And I was like, lady, this is not my job, but it sounds kind of fun. So...
Is this more bad wording from you?
I don't think that's bad wording. I mean, I was trying to go to the Marine Corps. What do you... Like, I didn't want to kill people. I just wanted to get some. There's a difference. I want to get some action.
Until you actually go to war, then it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure. But as long as we're on the right side of history, I'm okay with it.
But is there really a right side of history, most of history, though?
Well, I'm alive, they're dead. And on that bombshell, folks...
yeah, like the one on 2 major cities in Japan.
It wasn't...
What? It wasn't what?
Nothing.
They weren't bombs at all.
It was either that or they were going to be brutalized by Russians. Okay. It was one of the two.
Or literally anybody. So either way, there was going to be a pile of skulls.
It just, one was a lot more instant. And even if we didn't develop the bomb for World War II, it would eventually be developed anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, they were already, like, sharing it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, here's a fun fact right before we get off. Did you know the British intelligence agency is called M16?
Yeah.
Wow, that's...
No, it's not M16, it's MI6.
Oh, well, they must have changed it, because during the Cold War, it was M16.
Give me a moment.
Just search up M16 British or something. Maybe they changed it. I don't know.
That's an I. Yeah, that's an I.
I thought it was M... Well, I've always heard
there's
it.
M16 there too, so maybe people are just... Maybe it's the one Roman numeral, maybe? Because I know military intelligence section is MI6. Maybe it's just kind of one of those things where it's like...
I've always seen it pronounced M16, though.
I don't think so. Because I have a friend who, like, his dad was in there on PlayStation, and he... I don't know if it's true or not, but he says MI6. He has nothing to gain out of lying about it, but... They got a cool combat rig. Look at that dude. Yeah,
I've just always heard it called M16.
What is that?
Maybe because it's easier to say that, maybe. M16.
Look at that. That's a 4 times red dot. That's a flashlight. And what's this back here? Is it a that's a foldable foregrip. So, besides the fact they're wearing matte black, do you know how you know what kind of division of troops you're looking at? Just by their gun alone?
Why?
If their stock is folded all the way like this, it means they're typically special forces. Because you want to be as close as you can so you can do it at corners. The more you know.
Thanks, I guess. So,
a Bond. James Bond with bad trigger discipline.
Well, he's just that good.
He's always dangerous.
He's hired by the crown.
Actually, here's another fun fact before we end. During I think it's the Iranian embassy raid, right?
The hostage?
Yeah, the hostage thing.
Yeah.
That was like the first time there was televised footage of Special Forces soldiers ever, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, that was definitely something.
That was bad.
On that same day there was like a shooting too at like Mecca.
Just completely unrelated.
Yeah, like way more people got hurt, but no one heard about it because they weren't Americans.
That's how it goes. Well, to conclude this episode, Lennon.
Concluding on a sad note, pretty much.
Yeah, don't shoot people. It's not healthy for them, or you, because you'll get killed by police or yourself.
Yeah, and no harm, please.
No, yeah, don't. Whatever bad thing you're going through, don't hurt yourself, because it hurts the other people around you who care for you.
Dang, what a heartfelt
poetic message.
I hope you guys enjoy the Hoi 4 background gameplay while we talk about this stuff.
That's stupid.
Hey,
maybe you could sync it up to like Hitler killing himself at the ending here.
Well, that would mean that I purposely lost.
Can you make him kill himself?
Yeah, once the enemies take Berlin, he kills himself.
Oh, awesome.
Or sometimes he actually flees.
To where?
Sometimes he can go to Argentina.
Does he actually dress up?
Yeah, he shaves the mustache, and he's called Senor Hitler.
That's hilarious.
Or Senor Hilter.
That's a more positive note to end on.
And then sometimes he goes to America. And he becomes like Adam
Hitler.
Or some. Well,
Adam Hiker.
Wait, before you stop the recording, we need to do the real outro. We didn't actually do one.
Subscribe, download on Spotify, pay us on Patreon.
That we don't have.
Just pay us forward.
Actually, subscribe. We don't get any.
Yeah, you people suck. Sorry. Please subscribe. It means a lot.
I wonder how much the skeleton video would actually grow when this comes out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
If this one becomes like the next, or if that one became the next like King of the Homeless.
Yeah, King of the Homeless is like 80 views.
The only time they actually get really good is when. Actually, yeah, I actually realized this. Every time we get a huge spike of views is when there's a change of thumbnail style.
Maybe we should just make it random.
Because the first time we used AI, and it was different because you used to always just put the little on-air thing.
Yeah.
Then,
it was good.
Then you did the paranormal thing, which was the first time you actually tried making like a cool.
And it was good.
Thumbnail.
And then people got bored of it.
Now I just throw in a random meme and the most lazy thing I could do, and it's doing better than the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's funny. It surpassed the last episode.
maybe
2 hours.
Maybe it's just the title because it's a trendy topic.
The
right now.
X thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be it.
Yeah.
I did throw in like 20 different like tags.
Well,
so.
Yeah. I didn't know how to do tags, so good job.
Oh.
I wish I would have known how to do that.
I just throw in random tags. I put like X, Elon Musk.
Gaming.
I put Twitter. I put
gaming history.
No, I don't put that. I mean, if it's not related to the video at all.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna end
Yeah.
it?
I'm gonna end it now. Y'all have a good one. Thanks
See
for
ya.
listening. Bye.